Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. Welcome to our live. For those of you who've been following me or who are new, my name is Rosalind Atkins, and this is my beautiful business partner in front of me. She's gonna introduce herself. I'll give her some time. But anyway, we've been doing this for a while, but our main goal here is to inspire you, give you value, or hopefully that at the end of our life you will have something like takeaways. So today we are diving into a topic that so many of us can relate. So overcoming fear of starting something new, whether it's a new job, it's a business, or even lifestyle change. Fear shows up. And today we are going to talk about how we faced it and how you can too. So, for those of you who are new, who don't know me, I am originally from Cebu, Philippines. So, hi sa mga Bisaya. And I'm living here in Maine, USA. I've been in doing in this business for more than 2 years, and I am so happy and grateful to be part of this amazing journey. And for those of you who don't know me anyway, I think I'm repeating 3 times already. My name is Rosalind Adkins. I am a global digital business mentor. And yes, now I am going to give my business partner a chance to introduce herself, give a little bit background, then we can dive into this amazing topic. Hi, Sis Theresa. Good afternoon.
Hi, sis. Good afternoon, and thank you so much for today that we have our time. We met our time to do our Go Live challenge. And hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, or good evening, wherever you are in this beautiful world. And yes, before we start on our topic, how overcoming fear of starting something new, I'm gonna share a little bit myself. Like just as Roslyn, we're working a lot of hours, and also I'm a digital business owner and a mentor, and I'm originally from Philippines and Misamis Occidental, Bisaya po ko. So mga Bisaya hay dira. So di nato kalimtan atong mga gigirikanan, right? Atong mga language.
Yeah.
Pero in this challenge, in this our go live, we're gonna try to speak in our English, so that way people can resonate our story, and also they will have takeaways after our topic that we're gonna share today. So to those who don't know me, my name is Teresa. I'm a digital business owner and a mentor, and now we're gonna share our topic for today.
Yes, thank you so much, Sister Teresa. I appreciate your time every day here showing up, and you're not just pushing your business, but you are also pushing me. I'm knowing that I have someone waiting for me that we are going to show up for our business. That's a big help, because sometimes we are human, sometimes that the excuses hits us. But anyway, so our topic for today is overcoming fear of starting something new. I know a lot of us are afraid or don't want to start over. It doesn't matter either job, business, a job, a new relationship, or a lifestyle habit. A lot of us are afraid to start it. But before we're gonna dive this deeper. I started my business. I was working 72 hours a week. I was struggling, in a healthcare worker as a volunteer firefighter, because here volunteer firefighter we do get paid. I was also a fitness coach, and then I venture another opportunity to have this business, because all those times and all those things that I did, it wasn't enough. So I was exhausted, and honestly, I was scared to try different new, but I don't have choice. I need to find something. Um, my fear was before is like, what if I fail? Well, it wasn't, that's not the biggest fear that I had. The biggest one was, what if people judge me? What people will think? But I realized the bigger fear was really staying stuck and the burned out. from the daily grind that I had before. So I choose courage over comfort, you know. We are comfortable in our comfort zone, but I pushed through that, and I am so grateful that I made that decisions more than 2 years ago. So now let's hear Sister Teresa's story before she dive into this amazing opportunity. Then we can share you of deeper of why fear shows up and turning fear into fuel, and then hopefully you learn something from us today.
Yes, yeah. For me, sis, it was the fear of the unknown. Like you mentioned, every time we have something new, something things that we wanna try, we always think of that, worried about that, the unknown. What you what like like if I didn't have a background of online business, and I keep thinking, what if I can't do it? Because I'm an introvert person, so facing the camera, talking to the people, that's I can't do it. So that's my fear. And but when I connected with my mentors and my coach, and I saw a supportive community, I realized that I didn't have to walk this road alone. I mean, this journey, where you're not alone. So we try to tell people that if you start new in this, I mean, this amazing opportunity, you're not alone. You have a business mentor and coaches, and then aside from that, we have a really supported community. You have to check it out, and that's give me the confidence to take the first steps. That's how I slowly transform my fear to be to be confident in how I can run this online business. It takes a while. I know it takes a while, but you have to start small. Small that you can grow every single day. You don't have to be get overwhelmed to start or to change what you're used to be, as a corporate the corporate employee. You used to be like just go to work, your routine is just the same every single day. But since once you try to find something new, or you try something new, things change. But don't get overwhelmed. Small steps, it adds up every single day.
Yes, I totally agree with you, Sister Teresa. And let's dig deeper here. You know, like when it comes to like overcoming fear, starting something new. I mentioned earlier that it's like, you know, like not just in job, in business. We'll start with relationship, you know, like when you start with trying to get to know other people, you're afraid, you're scared that what if didn't work, what if they a lot of little voices in our mind, and but you do it anyway, you know, because you like the person, right? So now let's sisters, let's dig deeper into starting a new job. You know, when we start a new job, we are afraid of, or are fear of, what if I cannot follow this instruction, what if I cannot do it, I don't want them to think that I'm not a quick learner, all those what if I messed up, all those little voices, but you do it anyway because you need the job to pay off your bills, you need the, you know, like to get hired, so you need to try to learn to adapt it quickly. And that is not, in the beginning, when you lahat po, all of the things when we start, it's not easy. And in this business, you know, the fear of this business is that, what other people think, because when people hear about social media, they automatically think it's a scam. They automatically judge you. Why are you doing this? You are better than that. You are helping people, you're professionals, because in this journey, guys, there is so many nurses, so many doctors, engineer, teachers, firefighters. We came from different walks of life, but um, and the reason why they are here, because they want to achieve their time freedom, financial freedom, and be able to get their time back, to control their time. So when people heard about social media, that's what, especially if like you're professionals, that's what other people think. And that's why what's holding you back is not getting out of your comfort zone, because you are afraid of what they say, what they, like, your reputations that you build, and they're gonna be ruined. So, and but as we go, from my experience, I realized this, Teresa, that what other people think, it's none of my business. No matter what you guys do, people always have something to say. But remember, if you succeed, people will say something, either good or bad. If you fail, people will have something to say. But remember, those people are not paying your bills. Those people are not helping you going for a vacation to see your family back home. And those people are not helping you achieving your time freedom and getting out of your daily grind. As long as you know that what you are doing is not hurting other people, as long as you know of what you're doing is legit, in time, in the beginning, it's not easy to getting out of your comfort zone, to learn how to uh, do like here in the business, to learn how to talk into the camera, to learn how to um, apply this business, because here we do have all the community supports, all the tools that you need. But in the beginning, to even have that believe in yourself is the hardest part to learn. So, but in time, we do it anyway, because we want, our why is to get out of that daily grind. We choose to do it anyway. And then in that's why we're here. We lasted, people here been in the business for 10 years, 5 years, 7 years. They've been longer than us. Came from very shy, no business background, no computer background. They're comfortable in their little comfort zone, but they choose to get out of the zone and be able to live their life. Now they're very, very successful. A lot of them, like seven-figure earners, they're traveling, enjoying life, buying multiple properties. But of course, they didn't get that overnight. Just put some time and effort and show up, because no matter what you do, people always have something to say. So now I could be here and talk all day and about that, because I really like this topic. So why fear shows up? Fear shows up because we're stepping outside of our comfort zone. It's our brain trying to protect us from the unknown. And when it comes to our family, our loved ones, the reason why they are um, skeptical, there's a lot of skeptical spouses out there, skeptical family, and our us alone is very skeptical, because we are scared, or we have that fear of the unknown that Sister Teresa mentioned earlier, that there is so many little voices in our mind. But hey, there is no changes if there's you don't take actions, you don't take a risk to step out of that comfort zone. Ano, because I realize is na wala namang pong mawawala sa akin kung subukan ko, di ba? So that's what really keep me going. So what could you share about this, Sister Rest?
So yeah, exactly. But what we don't realize, is that fear is often a sign we're growing. Just imagine, if you're still a baby or if you're still a kid, you do realize that kid they don't really scared, they don't have fear, because
Yes,
they're still not, they're not, like, they're not growing as a matured person. But us, when we start having fear, that's a sign that we're growing. So if we only stay in our comfortable uh, situation, we never change. So like me, like when I example with me, when I have a full-time job, before I start this business, I feel like I'm comfortable now that I have my full-time job. But then when there's a time that I was very sick, I need a time off, and yet you can't even have a time off because you have a lot of bills to pay. So that scares me that I cannot pay the bills. They will take my house. So I have to force myself, even I was sick, to go to work. So that fear of having happy, I've been that comfortable before that, I have full-time job, until you have something that you will open your mind that, this is not the way we have to live. That fear of taking all the stuff that we built, and for just a matter of time, because we live in a comfortable situation that we don't want to change. So having that fear, don't get them as a negative uh, outcome, but that's what how we gonna grow and improve our life, to have that fear.
Yes, I totally agree with you, Sis Teresa, because also, as what I love when you say the baby, because the baby are not aware of anything, when they try to get up, and then they don't know that they can really lift their body, they fall how many times, and then they keep going anyway, they keep going until their leg is getting stronger. It's because they're not aware. So we should try to practice that, for our audience here that's going to be watching this or who's watching. Try to remember your childhood moment, when the things that you don't know the road yet, the road to success is the unknown. We don't know yet. The only thing we can do is to keep going of what you're doing, keep learning, keep improving, and show up when nobody's watching. So, and then before you realize, you are in your destinations. So what you scared is the one that you are supposed to be. Don't be scared. Keep pushing. Try it. Do it anyway. That's what a lot of successful people said. We don't like what we are doing in the beginning. We are scared too, but we do it anyway. That is the difference between successful people and who are in their comfort zone, regular, that like happy of what they're doing, but um they don't want to try to do something. But there's nothing wrong with that, as long as you're happy, whatever makes you happy. But if you're one of us, like, who want to achieve something, keep pushing, because whatever God puts in your heart, there is a purpose of why it's there. You just have to find it. So the turning fear into fuel here is that, one thing that helps me was the breaking into small steps. I didn't need to know everything, just the next steps. That's how really I move forward. Really, when I dive into this business, as the rest, I think we pretty much have same situations. Was I didn't know what I'm into, so I just, and the biggest challenge I had was to believe in, to achieve, or to have that belief in myself that I can do it. And also, like, showing up, talking into the camera, how many times I practice and practice. I don't like to hear my voice. I don't like to look at my face into the camera. And I don't like the way how I act. I mean, like, there was a lot of fear that, or challenges that I had to face. So I break into small pieces. So first I record my voice, because I don't like to hear my voice. I record it and I listen every day. I would say 30 or more times a day, until I couldn't listen anymore. Then I make a video. I keep looking at myself. I look it anyway, even if I don't like. I look it anyway. I keep doing and doing, and then I get out of the fair. And then the part is the doing live, what other people may think. I keep doing live until whatever other people think, it's none of my business. So you have to break into pieces of what is your fear. You cannot avoid them in every journey that we are going through, not just in business and the job. You try to fit into the group when you're new, and then they will look at you from your head to toe and what they think. And you keep showing up every day anyway, until they get tired and they don't even look at you anymore. So try to do that. Apply it in your life, in your business, in your job, in whatever you are doing. So, and then always remember your why you're doing that. Like you are doing your job because you need to pay your bills. You are looking for another business because you want to achieve your time freedom, be able to be boss free, you know. And then always remember the purpose of why you are doing that, right, Sis Teresa?
Yes, for me, the when I we start this community, this business, this own opportunity, it's like the support and the mentorship. It's like you mentioned, we don't. It's hard for us to believe in ourselves. You know, when I start this, it took me a year, and then when with the community, the program that we have, that they built for us to improve ourself. We don't like business is not just your earning money. You have to build yourself first, as like we have to start our mindset and how where we at and what, like, because you don't really believe in yourself. It's hard for you to share this opportunity to someone that have the same struggles, but then you don't believe in yourself that you can do this opportunity. You have to start in ourselves. So that's what I was there, but because of this our community that support us, our mentor, our and so Roslyn, she's really a big support on me when I was in here, when I started this business. We met in our this program, and really it helps me a lot, and that gives me courage to push my business. Now it takes a while, and especially when you're started and you have a lot of going on in your life, but you have to start small in our believing in ourselves. That's why we have to start, because everything, as soon as you believe in yourself, everything runs smoothly. Man, it's gonna be more of challenges, but I know you can face it, because you're not gonna be alone on this journey. You have a lot of support. So having that support in here, that give me really courage to where I'm at right now. I mean, I have a lot of vision, and purpose in this journey. We have to have that belief in ourselves from the beginning.
Yes, I really agree. I totally agree with you, Sister Teresa. And I am so proud and I witness because I can see myself when I first started to you. So that's why I said, wow, this is good because I know the potential. So one day you will be successful as well because I've been there, you know. And what really keepings me before is my why. I keep going back that I realize, Sister Teresa, that if I don't do this, what I'm gonna do, pick up another overtime, and it's exhausting, and I will be in the same grinding every day. So and then like for our audience, like maybe your why is your family. You wanna spend time with your family, and then or you wanna achieve your time freedom, financial freedom. Because yes, we do have time freedom, but what if we don't have financial? So we need to that together for whatever that you want in the future because they mattered. Those whys, your purpose, and your goals mattered more than your fare or my fare, but at that time. So, guys, if you are watching this and hopefully you learned something from us today, and we would love to hear from you. So, what's something new you've been afraid to start? Drop in the comment sections or reach out to us. We would love to hear your stories and also learn from you because our goal here is to share and also to learn, not just from us, but also for everyone here. Because I know that our stories, it could be whatever stories that we've been through and we're sharing here. I know that there's people can resonate and been through the same way as well. So go ahead, Sister Teresa.
So for our audience, or watching this replay or watching live, just think about the fear, that we have to believe that God doesn't put dreams in our hearts without giving us the strength to pursue them. Sometimes, the fear is just a test of our faith. And I know it's very true because most of the time we don't remember whoever you believe in until you have something going on in your life. So to see if we really trust him enough to take that steps. So in here, if you see us our ad or whatever you in this opportunity, you know, don't get fear stop you from taking an action, taking the steps to change your life. And just trust God, trust the process, and trust yourself. And that's how you gonna feel that that God is always with you, and God will guide you. And no matter how challenges or fear you have, He's always there for us. He won't leave us until we succeed in this journey.
Yes. So if you take anything away today, and hopefully you did or you do, remember this, guys. Fear will always be there, but growth is on the other side of it. The better life, the better situations is in the other side. Don't wait fear to dis. Don't wait for fear to disappear, because even those billionaire, even those super super successful, they still have fear. Because because if there's no fear, there's no growth. As we always remember that fear is part of growth. And if you've been praying, if you're like us back then, 2 years ago, that were praying for an opportunity, hoping for something new that could change your situations, change your life, feel free to check this amazing business opportunity that changed hundreds of thousands of people's lives already. And it changed mine, and it might change your as well. Wala pong mawawala sa iyo kung subukan niyo. Yun na, ang dami kasing nagsasabi na kung ang business na ito is true, bakit ang dami pa rin naghirap sa Amerika? Guys, because not all of us are risk taker. Hindi po lahat ng nandito ay open sa opportunities. Kung panood lang ng live dito, naka-scroll down ka na kasi you don't even give it a chance to listen. So, wala pong mawawala. You have to check and see it yourself. We have free workshop that explains the basic of our business. And if you want to learn deeper into this business opportunity, you will have access to everything video based details. You have to proceed to the next steps by paying that the our membership fee, one time membership fee. That's 100% refundable within 30 days. You have 30 days to decide to check it yourself. And then if you think that this isn't for you, at least you try. Wala pong mawawala, at least you check it anyway, because you don't know that this may be the opportunity that change your life. Not just us, Sister Teresa here, we are part of the biggest community in the world, the biggest global digital business in the world. We are growing so fast. Now we're almost 300,000 in this community. Very close. Um, so we will be back again tomorrow, and hopefully every day we give some little value and you have takeaways for our life. And if there is something that you want to bring up, please feel free to comment in our comment sections, and we can bring it up into our stage and talk about that. If you whatever you're struggling, whatever you face, if you need that, we will be happy to bring it up and then share and help you and guide you in this journey. Thank you so much, Sister
Before
Ressa.
that, today's Thursday. If you
Oh,
guys who wants to join our free live workshop, info happens tonight. It's Thursday, so just simply register your name and you will join this live webinar. It happens 5 p.m. PST or 8 a.m. EST. So feel free to check it out in live, and it'd be nice to if you attend the live, because you can ask question directly to the presenter. If you don't have time, then just watch the 20 minutes replay with on your own time and whatever you're comfortable with.
yes. So thank you so much, Sister Ressa, and thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
And
everyone. Happy
yeah,
Thursday.
happy Thursday. Enjoy that workshop, and hopefully you will come to us and ask more questions. Thank you. Wanted to have an extra income, and also I want to help my family back home. And what I love about this digital business is that we have step-by-step training. It's global, and also we have automated system that operates 24/7.
I love that the digital business is global, it's automated, it's flexible, no need for inventory, and I love that it's very scalable and the lucrative income is phenomenal.
My digital business gives me the peace of mind that one day my plan B will become my plan A.
We earn money passively online while spending time with family.
My digital business allows me to purchase the newest device on the market thanks to.
And the best part is, even as I'm speaking to you right now, our digital business is still running, earning passively for us 24/7. It never stops.
So what I love about this business is that the huge earning potentials, and we do not have to recruit people because we use that tested and proven automated system, so right people comes to us.
We joined the business because we want to be out of the rat race of living paycheck to paycheck.
Working two jobs is really tiring and physically demanding. Thanks to this digital business that allows me to work anywhere.
The reason why I started this business is because I have a goal of retiring my husband early. And also,
what I love about this business is the automation system that's work for me 24/7. Wherever I go,
I love that this business is flexible and automated. I can do what I love most. Look after my.
I joined this business because I want the flexibility that I can work anytime, anywhere, and my business runs in the background for me 24/7.
What I love about this business is the automation, and
I want to build a legacy now so that I can pass it on to my children in the future.
It's the automated system, the flexibility and portability. I can work anytime and anywhere I want to.
What I love about this business is I can earn extra income.
With my digital business, I work smarter, not harder, anywhere and anytime. I chase.
What I love about the business is the automation. It provides results while you are sleeping, while you're spending time with your family, and while you're out and about.
The step-by-step video-based training that they provided me, and also the fantastic.
Because of this business, I was able to resign from my stressful job and now enjoying my time with my family in building my own business.
Working 24/7 non-stop. How amazing is that? And we have this beautiful community who is willing to help you to be successful in this business. You're not alone, so come.
And we are proud digital business owners.
Hooray!
Hey.
Hi everyone.